So, hello, beautiful people, future me. Welcome to another round of me trying to improve in programming, and we will continue in Angular. Maybe I want to look into the formulas? That is the question. Forms. Angular forms in here. Developer guides. Choosing approach, setting the form model, common form foundation classes, and so on. I want to continue in what I was doing before, which was this thing, I think. Okay, so first, this IntelliJ is running or not? Yes, it is. Okay, good. So let's start that. Oh, I don't have the timers. Okay, hold on. Which is this guy and that guy. Okay, good. Go. Let's go. 哦，come on。12. Okay, that's not really great, isn't it? Fuck it. Well, 42. It is what it is. Yeah, that will be enough for typing. And we will go in. Oh, Emacs is not open. Okay. Pum pum pum. Learning. There I did save where I was the last time. I hope. To an app, and we are here. We are in templates. Oh, we don't have the indent mode or indent mode. Now we do. That's exactly what we have here, yep. Okay, so caching HTTP requests. Yeah, there was this like weird thing. It somehow observes the thing inside of that file. Oh yeah, this is this, and then subscribe. So that one is handled not by the get, but by the subscribe. Maybe what this returns? It returns observable. Okay. And here, is it running? Failed to load resource. Probably not. So you can have a look in here. It's not running. Okay, so ng serve go. I could do open too, but oh, it is what it is. Hey, everyone. Nice to see you. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, we are not using the async pipe in there anywhere. So fuck you, tutorial. Computer pipes are called whenever change detection runs a component. Learn logging and private routes. Oh, nice. That is in the React, right? I remember that correctly. Yeah. Yeah, like creating an app. That's when the ship hits the fan. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, you showed me. Computer pipes are called whenever change detection runs for a component. Which could be as often a few milliseconds to avoid performance problems. Call the server only when the requested URL changes. Okay, cool. As shown in the following example. And use the pipe to cache the server response. But that shows for. Okay, so here's the thing. It's not pure. This is a name. And this is the name of it. Now we have some variables, cache data, cache URL. A fruit store, that is some kind of like generally agreed on term. Insisted. Okay. Yeah, well, basically if you do like authentication, saving to database, uh, dates and money, yeah, I agree with him. That's what everyone needs. If you can do that, you're good. That makes sense to me. Oh, you're vaccinated. Congratulations. Hopefully now you can charge your phone in your hand, right? What is Pebble? It is a game. Oh, look at that. Okay. It looks nice. It looks nice. Let me see. Preceding example breakpoint. A breakpoint on pipes requires for data shows the following. Each binding gets its own pipe instance. Each pipe instance caches its own URL and data. Yeah, that's important, this thing. Yeah, well, that's like own instance, right? So I'm saying it's called like multiple times. Is this why I had this? Okay, so and now it's open. So I'll reload this, and here we go. And we have cached data. Now we have that. Okay, where's the play button? Well, never, probably. I don't know. Let's change to improving my skills someday. No, that is a good idea. Hmm. I can do it right now. Bring my NPR skills. Done. Here we go. Yeah, I don't care about those labels. I don't care about labels at all. You know, like senior, junior, learning, improving. Uh, no difference. I don't care about those labels. Weird. And since in this field, I already know that I will learn and start over and over, like multiple times, because I will be learning like under the framework, like in next year or even in the next few months. You know, I will be learning and starting from scratch like multiple times, all the time. So I don't take offense at all. Or like even some people like they wanted like you should be like uh, you should be called differently, you know, because whatever, right? Uh, I don't fucking care about labels at all. It's what the people can do. I feel safer, nice. What kind of like system do you use? Okay, so this is the output. Okay, so pipes and precedence. High precedence, then ternary. Sure, sure. One pipe to apply to the result of a ternary wrote the entire expression in parentheses, for example, of this. Sure. And okay, so we are done with this, with the precedence. Bcrypt. Okay. Oh, you. Wow. Seems like you are doing much better. You are going through it much faster than I am. Congratulations. That's good for you. Oh fuck. Like so. Okay. Well, how do you know you learned it? Do you test yourself? I mean, understanding it while you are reading it or watching videos is something completely different to I'm able to create something in it, or if someone asks me a question about it, I can answer them. Because it is very easy to, I'm speaking from my experience, okay? Maybe it's not your problem. From my experience was that I kind of tricked myself, into believing, that I know stuff, because you look at something and then it's like, oh, well, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know that. I know that. I know that. But I'm not like putting it out on myself. I'm just, recognizing it only after I see it. So I don't know. That might, or that's just me being jealous of how fast and beautiful and very smart you are. Yeah. So take it with a grain of salt. But that was one of my like problems. So I warn others from doing the same, basically. So it's well intended. It's well intended. And formula is just like be able to do a CRUD from scratch without any source code. Well, then in that you are definitely better than I am because I'm not able to do like anything without like looking up uh, documentation or like some. Oh wow, you're a beast. You should have a channel and show like everyone how it's done. Okay, so we are doing property binding. Here is an example which I should download. Well, I don't have to, but I will. And, oh yeah, pragmatic program. Is it good? Okay, so I guess I should read it too. Is your English uh, is it your native language? I am just wondering. Projects, study, Angular, here. Marhaban, marhaban nightlight. Uh, you second English? Well, from the chat, it's good. And you are reading. Uh, you can understand me at least. Uh, oh yeah, I did. Yesterday, I was so scared. I thought I did fuck up my keyboard, but I didn't. Oh, I should put it in the background. Oh, background. Here we go. This. Yes. Oh, background. Here we go. That sounds like an alert. Nothing happened. Okay, whatever. And we'll go here. Read only all. Where's the? I don't know. Pipes. And this was, what did I download? Huh? Property binding. Here. Property binding. So we will create a new thing. Property binding. Then we'll open it. Oh, that was Control Shift left, maybe. Yeah. We'll open it, and this, and extract. Good. So that was that. Now we'll kill this. Uh, yes, please. Scrap start typing at typing ticker and show the graph data of multiples then calculate by price by DFC. Usual per and fair per model. Okay. Save it to the database. Oh, that's nice. And here's a screenshot. That is nice, my dude. I like it. Oh, this is already looking like very good. To me, at least. It's usable. Well done. Well done. So, property binding. So we did kill this. So I will open a project, and this was I forgot again. Property binding. Here it is. And this window is please. Okay. Now prerequisites. Basic of components, basic of templates, and binding syntax. I think I have basics of that. We'll have a look at the binding, data binding. Here, this is this is one-way binding, right? Types of data binding here. It's interpret one way from data source to view. Yeah. Oh, there are a few things. There's an event, one way from view, target to data source. Here's two way. And then you have the ng model, right? Why don't then why don't they have that? Yeah, do. We'll have that in no time. I'm struggling now in work. I have a bug and I'm not able to find what is wrong in there. Because I don't want to like have excuses, right? But uh, they have custom elements. They have a custom translation service. They have a custom. Now I have found that they are using custom forms. They wrote like everything from the ground up. So, and like, yeah, I'm not very good at like understanding it so far. So I decided that I will invest the time into learning that. Okay, so prerequisites, let's say that understanding the flow of data. Property binding moves a value in one direction from a component's property into a target element property. Kind of scared about that. Never feel enough prepared to. Same here. Same here. Uh, the trick is on a job interview, you are not getting, you are not going to, you are not going there to get a job. You are going there to get experience in how the interview process is and they gather information about what they are asking. It it may happen that you will not get uh, the offer, the first interview you will have. It might happen, and so even though if you will get an offer on a first job, uh, your task, your quest, fellow adventurer, is to gather an information about uh, how it is, you know, and what will be the best place because yeah, you most most likely uh, most likely you will get multiple offers. So basically, you need to gather like information about like then you will decide like do I want to go there and there or there. Yeah, and yeah, just jump in and how do you know that he's good? Okay, well, we can do that remotely, right? Property binding moves the value in one direction from components property into a target element property. For more information on listing on, yeah, so the even binding, that's like, I did that, right, already. It was in templates. No, I didn't. That will be here again, but yeah, that's that. Where am I? Where am I? I'm property bind. Event binding is here, okay. And then you photos our job, the company, everything was okay. They even like my app. We talked for 2 hours only. Well, dev tags, and then they called back engineering. They called back. Everything was good. A week later, I saw that they put the job again in Indeed.com. 2 weeks by, I called after I saw the job. Okay. I wonder if that continues or that's that. To read a target element property or call one of its methods, see the API reference view child and content child. Yeah. One of the employer that we get will set. I'm not sure if I understand. Binding to a property. to an element's property. As fast as possible. Okay. Oh well. Yeah. And I don't know, like everyone says, like from the programmers, like the hiring process is shit show. Uh, it is ridiculous. Even I'm not that experienced, right? Not much. And I already seen like insane about is it competitive? Well, you know, I don't believe it. Because in here, in here, in the US, in Sweden, like everywhere, like well, I should not. It's not that I don't believe. It's like it's hard to believe. That's what I say. And also, like here, like some companies are trying to like appear, uh, they are like, like looking at some standards and, like you need to perform really well and so on. And it's just a game. No, they are pretending, like everyone is missing developers, you know, like who can do at least something, like in the US, one country, well, it's a big country, right? But they are missing like 6 million of developers is missing. There are none, right? So, and everywhere I look, like is everywhere. You can spin the globe, close your eyes, and put a finger in there. And when you have like a year, two, three on your CV, you can work there like next week or next month. It's almost like that. But it might be different at your place, you know. I'm, but I don't know. Maybe I'm too spoiled because of my surroundings. Here, it's like it is. It's like the whole Europe. Whole Europe is like uh, I need. What you needed here to success. Oh well, yeah. Some we have it here in some offices too. Don't worry. But there's a lot of companies, so and sometimes I went to a company, and they were acting like they are giving me a favor, to even consider like me. And they offered me like such a small salary as well, right? Oh, two companies actually. I recall now, right? And I went to like another one, and I had to do like IQ tests, there. And there was some guy who gave me a riddles, and there I was coding on a paper, and there was some mathematics which I had to solve and so on, right? And he was like acting like, oh well, like he was acting like he's something and I'm nothing, right? And yeah, they are here, right? There are people like even in that situation, there are some people with such egos. But if I would stop by those two companies, I would never learn any different. It's like uh, I almost want you to promise. I almost want to promise to you that if you look elsewhere, then there will be like a totally different thing. But of course, I don't know exactly how it is in your country, right? I know few countries in Europe, and here is like Yeah, even you can go to China, you can go to Japan, you can go everywhere. Everyone needs people to work. By the element property, enclose it in square brackets. Yeah, sure. Which identifies the property as target property. A target property is a DOM property which you want to assign a value. For example, the target property in the following code. Yeah, so the SRC. Yeah, okay, so this will be assigned in here. Why is it in the brackets though? In most cases, the target name is the name of the property, even when it appears to be the name of an attribute. This example source is the name of the image element body. Cause Angular to evaluate the right-hand side of assignment as dynamic expression without the brackets. Angular treats the right-hand side as a string literal and sets the property to static value. Okay, so that's in app component. And this is not the project I want to look at. This is my keyboard configuration. And I'll close this. Here, I forgot the name of it already. It is app component HTML. And also we can do the npm install app component HTML. Here we go. True, I should look outside and leave my convert zone for a better change. Yeah, it might be if you are like living in a in a village, then yeah, there's probably just one company and you're done. But in bigger cities, even like medium-sized cities, even small cities, there are oftentimes like multiple companies where you can work for. They usually, and now because of Corona, right? Everyone is prepared to hire people which will be working remotely. For example, today we did hire a guy who will start to work with us, and he is from the another side of the Czech Republic, right? He will be working from home, and well, it's not another side, but it would take him from that city to this city to Prague. It will take him like 3 hours or so to get, so he will be working from home. And he stayed there, and he has a job technically in another town. And he was here today just to sign the contract. That was it. You know, Corona has benefits. So this is okay. Here is looking for funding. Okay. Vulnerability. Here's something. We will not care about the security of this thing. What we are looking at is here the property binding with the Angular. Here is the source, and it is, yeah, it is right here. So that was binded like so, but does it go the other? Oh, hold on, that's the library. If I go here to, okay, no, that's, oh, that's in the JavaScript thing. Why it doesn't? That's not where we are. We are in libdom d whatever, right? Why it did not jump in there? Huh? Huh? Okay, whatever. And we go here. If we do, I don't know, like item, it will change on the left. Okay, never mind. This source, and if we put it in here, this will be evaluated and put in there, right? So the image URL is assets, phone, whatever, right? So what it does, which I should already remember, is it is taking, oh, fuck me. It will take this and it will shove it in here in the source. Yeah, yeah. So this is on the controller and this will go inside of the image. That's how we do that. And there's another way how to do that. There's a bind thingy. I didn't know that exists, so we'll learn about it here, I guess. This example source is the name of that, the brackets, cos angular, to evaluate the right hand side of the assignment as dynamic expression. Without the brackets, Angular treats the right hand side as a string literal and sets the property to the static value. Okay. So because of that, the right hand side this now will be as dynamic expression. Okay, total. Yeah, and without it, it will just add string to it. Okay. So this is the app item detail. App item. Here we go. That's here, and when we will have to look in here, so we put in the child item, and in here it displays what it just your item is. Okay, and that should look like it should say parent item, because that's how I did understand it. And the fuck? Hold on. This is the pipes project. Now we are running. Oh, I did not start it, right? I did not start it yet. I didn't. So ng serve open like so. And I'll close that. Well, it should say parent item. Omitting the brackets. Okay, so doesn't put the parent item value, and the value is what? If I have a look in the parent item, why it doesn't show the images? Load image. Oh, it just doesn't. Because of course, the cross origin settings, I suppose. It says lamp in here. Do you see that? So we are in the app component, and that is, which one is it? We do, oh, not this. We do magic, Angular, and here is uproot, and that. Oh, here we go. So first one is, that's with the square brackets, right? So it will show the lamp, and here it should show the parent item name, the string. So yep, that's exactly how it goes. When we were talking about this, like going outside, I strongly believe that you, even if everyone will hire you, like the first, well, especially if you don't have like a lot of like experience, well, it is beneficial. Now I'm dancing around the fact that I did not do it this time. I did not go for multiple interviews and then compare the offers. But it's just the best thing you can do, in my opinion. You also will get a leverage, while you will negotiate your salary. You know, you can say like, well, yeah, this is the competing offer. Who's gonna bid more? Who's gonna bid more? Oh, 1 million, 2 million, 2.5 million, 3 million, 3 million, 5 million sold to the gentleman who will pay my vacation to the end of the days. Ha ha ha. Setting an element property to a component property value. So this one we understood. Setting an element property to a component value. That's the same thing, right? Oh, here, yeah, in the class, okay, setting an element property to a component property. Okay, so setting element property to a component property value. Yeah, so this is the component property, and here is the element property, right? So in the component, we will set the value in here to that, and putting this value over here is like, this is how you do it. You put the square brackets, and here you go. Okay, so that's, and here they are saying the same, right? Declare the image property. That's, yeah, sure. Call span and call span. Here's uppercase S. A common point of confusion between attribute call span and the property call span. Notice that my battery is low. Notice that these two names differ only by single letter. I did. If you wrote something like this, 1 + 1 with the lowercase call span, it will do what? You should get an error because that will not evaluate that thing, right? Because it isn't a known built-in property. Sure. As the message says, the TD element does not have call span property. This is true because call span is attribute. Call span with capital S is corresponding property. That's the built-in property, right? With the Interpolation and property binding can set only properties, not attributes. Okay. So this one is also property? Probably. Instead of you use property binding and hold on. This is attribute caused by property. This is element property as well. So like by default without angular elements already have properties and attributes. Interpolation and property binding can set only properties, not attributes. Okay. Instead, you'd use property binding and write like this. Sure, there's the capital S, and you don't do the curlies. You do that. Other setting of property directive, property of directive, class binding to the classes property making this. What the hell? Okay, so that interests me. G class that's here. The classes. Okay, what is here special? That's this thing. Okay, and do we have the CSS somewhere? CSS, component CSS, special is this. Okay. Okay, so this is the background. Color. This now. This is blue, right? I think. There was a. Do I have to show gutter icon? Show gutter icons. Okay, here's the color somewhere, right? As well. I will try to apply. Yeah, so that's blue. I will leave it here. That's kind of useful. The gutter icons. So that one is blue. Yeah, so that's how it's done. And it's late, and I want to be a good boy, so I will go sleep, and tomorrow morning I will go to a class, exercising class. So